The United States and China have long been locked in a tense standoff, not just diplomatically or economically, but in the shadowy world of espionage. For decades, both nations have accused each other of stealing military secrets, engaging in cyber attacks, and covert surveillance. But now, a new case has brought fresh tension to this ongoing Cold War in the digital age. In July, the US Department of Justice revealed a shocking breach of national defense security. A Chinese-born engineer, Qin Guanggong, who held dual citizenship with the US and China, has pleaded guilty to stealing highly classified missile detection technology. This was no ordinary theft. The stolen material included blueprints and data from one of the most advanced systems the US possesses. Technology designed to detect nuclear missile launches, track hypersonic weapons, and help fighter jets neutralize airborne threats. Gong, based in Santa Clara County, was employed in January 2023 by a Los Angeles area defense contractor specializing in infrared sensor systems. He was entrusted as an integrated circuit design manager. But just months later, between March and April of that year, he began transferring more than 3,600 sensitive files from his work laptop to personal storage devices. These weren't just technical manuals or diagrams. They were trade secrets worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Among them were designs for space-based infrared sensors capable of identifying less visible threats, systems crucial for monitoring modern ballistic and hypersonic missile activity from orbit. The files also included advanced cooling and containment systems that allow these sensors to function in the harsh conditions of space for extended periods. The files were labeled with terms like proprietary, official use only, and export controlled, clear indicators of their strategic importance. US federal agents found multiple devices containing this information at Gong's temporary residence in Thousand Oaks, California. The level of access and volume of data he stole raises serious questions about internal security protocols and the growing vulnerability of American defense firms to insider threats. This case is not isolated. The US has repeatedly accused China of engaging in military-industrial espionage to leapfrog its own defense technology. From the theft of F-35 fighter jet blueprints to cyber attacks on government agencies, Chinese-linked actors have allegedly targeted critical sectors for years. China, for its part, routinely denies these allegations, accusing the US of hypocrisy and global surveillance. But what sets the Qin Guanggong case apart is its clarity. There is a confession, there is a digital trail, and there is a breach that could have significant consequences. The technology in question isn't just cutting edge, it's foundational to how America defends itself against modern threats in an era of hypersonic and nuclear weapons. As geopolitical tensions rise, especially in regions like the South China Sea and Taiwan, the fear is that this information, if passed to Chinese authorities or used in parallel development, could nullify America's missile detection advantage. The US government is now re-evaluating how deeply espionage efforts may have penetrated its defense sector. More restrictions on dual national hires, tighter export control enforcement, and surveillance of internal data transfers may follow. The espionage war between China and the US is no longer fought in the shadows. It's now playing out in courtrooms and press conferences. And as the arms race extends into cyberspace and orbital warfare, every stolen byte could shift the balance of power. What happens next will depend not just on what China does with this information, but how the US responds to protect what remains of its technological edge. Stay informed, stay alert. The spy war is far from over.